Welcome to the 2023 Kings Wild State of the Union Address. We're here in the Kings Wild headquarters, and I have so much that I am thankful for.
And on behalf of me, I'd like to thank you.
For this year that has happened this year, and I'm so excited about what is in store for next year.
I cannot wait!
I just want to first off and say how thankful I am for you guys and all of you that have supported me and the entire Kings Wild team over the past year that has seemed to have flown by.
Time goes so fast, it seems like yesterday.
Every year that passes as I own Kings Wild, you guys just blow me away with your support and encouragement.
I am blown away.
And just doing business with us. So I could not be happier and I could not be more thankful.
It's because of you that I'm here.
That's nice to know.
So many great things happened this year. We had the number 13 club subscription, the Vintage Reimagined subscription, and the table player subscription. So many cool decks that were created this year through all those different subscriptions. We had the great success of our second Lord of the Rings Kickstarter, the Two Towers, which I think was great. And all of that could not have happened without the support of you guys. And so once again, just like a broken record, thank you so very much for your support.
You don't sound like a broken record, but it's just not schizophrenia.
I am so excited about 2024. We have so many new things in store for the next year.
All right, let's go, people.
If you have followed me for any length of time, especially in the past, let's say 4 years, when we started the Kings Wild subscription almost 4 years ago, the Kings Wild subscription began as literally an opportunity for me to experiment with all kinds of off-the-wall and maybe not so much mainstream deck ideas that I had that I wanted to create, but that didn't seem suited very well for, let's say, Kickstarter or a large release. I have had the opportunity to go through and create so many different ideas and decks, so many concepts and ideas into actual physical decks that kind of original intent for the Kings Wild subscription, I feel like has come to an end in that kind of chapter.
So it's over?
One of the biggest announcements, if not the biggest announcement of this State of the Union address, is that going into 2024,
Don't say it.
we will be
Don't say it.
discontinuing all of our subscriptions except one.
I need to sit down.
We will be discontinuing the Vintage Reimagined subscription, both tiers, the limited and the gilded. And we will also be discontinuing the number 13 club subscription, standard, limited, and gilded.
Just breathe easy. Okay?
The only Kings Wild subscription that will be remaining in 2024 will be only the gilded table players subscription.
That's pretty cool.
Now, I know that there may be a lot of questions that come up from that, and so I'm just going to answer a few of those. First off, why the heck are you canceling all the subscriptions and stopping all the subscriptions
You must be out of your mind.
when tons of people subscribe?
You must be out of your mind.
I think that the subscriptions have been a great success, and I am very thankful with how they have progressed and evolved over the years. However, I'm a human being and I'm an artist, and frankly, I would just like to change things up creatively.
You gotta mix it up.
I've always tried to evolve myself as an artist, and the next natural step for me, I feel, is just taking a break from the subscriptions.
Sir, you're not giving up, are you, sir?
Of course not.
So that I can refocus my attention and focus on other new decks of cards.
Respect that. I feel that.
Now, another question you're probably asking is, well, why are you canceling everything but the gilded table players? Well, it's pretty simple, really. The reason why we're still continuing the table player subscription is the fact that we already have all the artwork done for all of the 2024 Table Player subscription, and it would be completely ridiculous and stupid for me to throw all that in the trash.
Don't be an idiot.
The next question you're probably asking is, well, why are you keeping the Gilded Table Players and getting rid of the standard subscription of the Table Players? That's pretty easy too. More people subscribe to the Gilded tier of the Table Player subscription than did the standard. So it just makes sense for us to keep the one that most people are subscribing to. So that is why we're keeping only the Table Players and only the Gilded Table Players.
No, thank you for explaining it.
So to try to answer one of the big questions of why are we canceling the subscriptions is, looking back at the past 4 years of the subscriptions, I've had the opportunity to make so many of the ideas for decks and themes I had for decks into actual decks.
I thought they were amazing.
That now looking back on them, there's so many ideas and concepts for different decks of cards that I felt that I didn't get to accomplish as I was creating them, just because there was always a new one that I was having to design for the next month.
Grind is killing me.
Now looking back on that, I want to go back and really think through some of those ideas and really develop those concepts on some of those decks that I remember leaving ideas and concepts on the table. And that's just been kind of like eating at me for years. And I want to go back and see those through all the way to the end. And I want the ability and opportunity to take more time and more effort to focus on developing a more robust concept and idea, like we did with the Lord of the Rings Kickstarter, and developing things like the Legal Tender series even more broad and more wider and more in depth.
Well, there it is.
I've been waiting for this my whole life.
In 2024, instead of subscriptions, we're gonna be kind of going back to the roots of kind of how we began and doing more robust, bigger Kickstarters. I can't be more excited about it because, one, it's a great change up for me, it's a great change up for my team.
Okay, let's do it.
Yes, sign me up.
And I feel like it's gonna be a great opportunity for me to really create a wide variety and a wide and deep kind of concepts when it comes to these different decks.
I'm with you too.
And also go back to decks that I felt like I left ideas and concepts on the table and actually fill those out.
Sounds exciting.
We're not doing less decks. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make even better decks. And not just better decks of cards. We're trying to tell better stories and more complete stories with the decks of cards, and to create even better products that make the value of your support for us even better.
This is gonna be awesome.
And that's what I'm most excited about for next year.
Give me the details.
All right, don't get your knickers in a twist.
If you're a current Gilded Table Player subscriber and you want to keep your Gilded Table Players subscription, you don't have to do anything. Just keep it, hold on to it, and it'll continue on to the next year.
Oh, that's sweet.
For anyone that wants to add a Gilded Table Player subscription for next year, we will be opening up the available slots and additional slots for the Gilded Table Players subscription
on December 15th.
So if you would like to add a Gilded Table Player subscription to your account, we'll be opening those slots
on December 15th.
There were a lot of perks that came with being a subscriber. Early access, the edition numbers, all that kind of stuff. And one of the things going into 2024 that we just wanted to do to kind of honor everybody that has been a subscriber and that support is that for the entire year of 2024, if you're a current subscriber, you'll be getting to retain early access to any of our website orders for the entire year of 2024.
That's awfully nice of you.
Now, if you are not a subscriber and you would like to have early access to all of our website releases, not our Kickstarters, but our website releases, we will be also opening up a King's Wild Club
On December 15th.
to where you can pay $50 for the entire year, and your name will be put on that list of people that get early access to all of the releases that we release on our website. Now, just to repeat, if you're a current subscriber to any of our subscriptions, you will be getting free early access to the entire year of 2024, and you won't have to pay $50 to get early access. So that's just kind of us saying thank you for the support and still trying to kind of bring over one of those legacy perks of being a subscriber.
That's super.
And as always, I know that there's going to be questions that come up that you may have that I may have not answered, or may have there been something that I said that was unclear. And if that's the case, then please, directly after this at 11 a.m. Eastern, I will be going live on the King's Wild Instagram account.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
To answer any kind of questions that you guys may have.
What are your hopes? What are your dreams?
To try to clear up any of the unclarity going into 2024.
Let me be as clear as I can.
Once again, thank you so much for an incredible year. I appreciate your support and am ever thankful for and blessed to have it as a business owner and also my crew as well. Thank you.